Hello, we're group number 15 and we did our project over the Berkeley Pit. Berkeley Pit is an abandoned mine located in the northwest corner of Montana in the city of Butte. The mine was originally opened in 1860, and by the 1880s, Butte was proven to be one of the richest communities in the United States. Montana alone mined over 1 billion tons of copper ore, silver, and other minerals from rock. The figure shown on the screen shows the many different mine shafts located in the area near the Berkeley Pit. As you can see, there were hundreds of mines throughout the area, and the potential for abandoned mines to experience problems were very high. Over the lifespan of the mine, approximately 320 million tons of ore and 700 million tons of waste rock were harvested.
When the mine was closed on Earth Day in 1982, the pumps that were being used to keep water out of the nearby Kelly mine were shut off, allowing surrounding groundwater to begin filling the Berkeley Pit.
Toxic chemicals and dangerous metals began to flow into the Berkeley Pit. As shown in the image on the screen, the pH ranged from 2.37 to 2.57.
The reason why the level of the water within the pit is such a concerning issue is that when the water level in the pit reaches the same level as the water table, it will begin to flow back into the groundwater. This is a very concerning issue, considering that the water, which has dissolved oxygen, allows sulfide minerals and pyrite and ore to release acid as it decays. The water carries many heavy metals and chemicals including zinc, sulfuric acid, copper, arsenic, and cadmium. As shown in the picture, the Berkeley Pit is very close to the town of Butte, and toxic chemicals leaking into the groundwater of the town would have a devastating effect on its residents.
The concentration of heavy metals at one point was so high that copper was mined straight from the water and is still being mined today. These levels of toxins present are a great threat to nearby water, soils, and wildlife surrounding the area. In 1995, almost 400 migrating geese died after landing in the pit, and more recently, in November of 2016, a flock of snow geese landed in the pit while trying to take shelter from a snowstorm. Officials estimated in a report released the next year that 3,000 to 4,000 geese had died. As you can see in the picture, they even tried to scare the geese away by firing at them with rifles. Once the severity of the toxic chemicals in the pit was recognized, the Montana Department of Environmental Quality and the EPA issued a record of decision, stating who should be responsible and what solutions should be explored. Some of the solutions included cutting off all surface flows discharged to the Berkeley Pit, as well as treatment of the surface and groundwater by means of new treatment plant and diverting part of the flow into the Montana Resources mining process. Once the water level reaches a certain level above sea level, experts will decide the best course of action. Some long-term decisions that have been explored have been increasing the evaporation rate of the pit or even draining the pit altogether, neither of which have been economically viable. Mining has always been a troubling topic for ethical engineering. The original engineers who designed the mines 150 years ago did not foresee the possibility of this problem that lies within the Berkeley Pit. The main canon that was violated was to hold safety paramount. As mentioned before, the town of Butte lies dangerously close to the Berkeley Pit and is dwarfed by the sheer size of the pit. Considering the magnitude of toxicity in the water in the mine, and that the water level is inevitably approaching the critical water level, this situation is quickly becoming critical. If backflow were to take place, the water would contaminate the groundwater for the town, as well as the surrounding streams, threatening the safety of the 33,853 residents currently living in the area. If the water level were to continue to rise unchecked, the backflow would be expected to occur in 2023, just 5 years from now. It is critical, especially dealing with procedures such as mining, to uphold the ASCE Code of Ethics. If engineers would have taken into consideration the effects of shutting off water pumps at surrounding mines, this whole situation could have been averted and the safety of the town of Butte, Montana would have been prolonged. The reputation of the civil engineering profession has the potential to change, no matter how small the decision or project.